Welcome back. The black market is alive and well in Las Vegas. It's not just drugs and jewelry and sex that sells.
As 8 on Your Side's Michelle Mortensen told us yesterday, baby formula pays big dividends, and everyone from heroin addicts to moms on WIC are getting in on this action.
And Michelle and her team went undercover to expose Las Vegas's black market formula problem, and they learned it is not just funding addictions in the poor, but potentially deadly operations.
Yeah, when you say baby formula and then terrorism, those are two words that do not go together ever.
That's a good point.
It's a very confusing part of everyday conversation. But recently, my team and I went undercover to expose the black market baby formula rings right here in Las Vegas. And we learned the millions of dollars generated from this crime aren't even staying here in the region. Those big bucks are possibly funding organizations in the Middle East.
That's her.
Buying and selling black market formula is everywhere in Sin City. Moms do it.
It's for my daughter.
Drug addicts do it.
Just think of it like Robin Hood.
And why is that?
Because these parents need it.
Even dads are in on the game. This guy was busted with his children smuggling it out of a store in a stroller.
Like I come in here, like if I come in here, you grab 8, put it on top, go to the bathroom, put it down on the bottom, and go back and get 8 more and cover it. Go right over there and sell it.
Each tub gets anywhere from $10 to $16 on the streets. Members of the 8 on Your Side team went online to Craigslist to buy formula across the valley.
Now, this is safe, right?
Ads like this one for 12 cans, we later learned were posted by a mom selling her WIC.
Right now, I don't have more, but when I do, I always post it on Craigslist.
Okay.
Ads like this one, offering up to 50 cans, were likely stolen.
So, they're originally from Walmart, yeah.
Originally from Walmart?
Yeah.
Awesome.
They're good. I wouldn't
They're
feel
good.
bad.
People peddle formula online and on social media. This woman trying to make a buck ASAP selling her WIC formula got called out on Facebook. But unfortunately, the deeper you dig, the bigger and badder this crime becomes.
For some of the baby formula theft has funded terrorism efforts overseas.
That's Darren Fredrickson, an organized retail theft investigator who has spent the past 7 years busting baby formula rings. And yes, he just said this could all link back to terrorism.
There's the last group we worked, there were about 4 layers of sales, and then it was sent out of the state.
So they're going 2 or 3 at a time.
These women were busted buying formula on the streets. Cops found cases and cases of formula in their home, all being sold to the head of an alleged black market ring in New York, with possible ties to terrorism.
How long have you been selling to the guy in New York?
A year and a half to 2 years.
How did you meet him again?
¿Cómo lo conociste? En eBay.
And at that level, we're no longer talking about $50 to $100 paydays.
And that's where you get into the upper echelons of the organization, and they're a tighter knit group, but they're also the ones that are making over $1 million a year.
Darren says the formula proceeds are often sent to the Middle East.
So they're feeding their children in these other countries as well with the formula, but the monies that are earned are going to bad means.
Want more proof of the black market baby formula theft having ties to terrorism? Well, the National Retail Federation unveiled in a 200-page report that 7 out of 10 cases that they're aware of involve fencing operations run by citizens of Middle Eastern origin. And back in 2005, the feds busted a terrorist ring selling formula in the black market with proceeds possibly linked to Hamas and Hezbollah. Now, this is some of the formula that we bought. If you didn't know, different lids, blue and orange, different prices. Yeah. Purple's the hot stuff. That's the really expensive
Why
stuff.
so?
I think that's because it's for babies who are like gassy and have problems, so it's sensitive stomach. So the purple is the most expensive. And some of the people we bought from, they continue to contact us to see if we want to buy any more.
Unbelievable. I found it almost ironic. The person selling illegal goods in a parking lot in a car said, "Look, I wouldn't sell you any bad stuff."
Yeah, don't worry, it's good, girl.
There's no character issues here. We're fine.
All of it is sealed. We did check for that, so nothing at least had been opened. So I guess that's a good thing.
Another
expensive stuff, yeah.
Another interesting story taking us behind the scenes.
Always, Michelle. Thank you.